What's going on, everybody? It's Childish back out of the game, coming at you with another Summoner's War video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been just under a week since the recent patch to come to us did, giving us that new auto farm features. So I wanted to shed some light on the subject. Some of these points you probably saw in the recent video from Island Grown. He featured me recently in the Island Grown podcast, but I wanted to share a couple of things that we talked about there, as well as some stats as far as some of the resources that I've been spending, some of the amount of runes that I've been collecting, so you guys can have an idea if you're coming up right now trying to build those B12 teams. So first and foremost, though, I want to give a shout out to all the new people that have joined the Epic Fail family. Now, if there are some people out there that are still looking to compete in the G2, G3 ranks in Guild Wars and Siege, shoot me a message on Discord. The link is in the description down below. We have just a couple of more spots for you guys to go ahead and jump on in. So for those that didn't get a chance to check out Island Grown's podcast, you definitely need to do so. It was a really fun podcast, talking about the auto farming feature. I will leave a link for that as well in the YouTube description down below. But basically, from the 5 people that were on and, sharing their feedback, 3 of the big things that we talked about was the auto farming options right now, which we're definitely down for. We like the fact that we can have this auto farming feature and of course do a couple of things on the side, but it would be really nice to go ahead and incorporate an auto farming for dimensional hole. And definitely, maybe down the road, if we're super lucky, TOA and TOA hard here. Again, obviously there's nothing set in stone. You feel like there's going to be something like embedded into it after you cleared it once or whatever like that. Not looking for something that's going to be able to clear, all the way from 1 to 100. But, like I said, if we can have, 10 clears as we do for, a repeat battle of 10 right now, that would be really, really nice. Now, the other thing that we talked about as well was having some kind of auto sell and multi-selling feature. So I'm definitely down with that because right now, I'm checking this, every 15 minutes, on my phone here, doing some other things on the side, like a lot of you guys are doing. But every so often when I'm not super busy, I do like to check the runes as they come in. It would be nice to be able to look at my thing here and, delete those 3 runes that I got going on right now for the blue here. Now, again, I want to commend Comp to us. They did a pretty good job releasing this update here. And like I said, this is, I think that they just did, I think they did an overall really good job. And I'm really excited to see what kind of changes they make here in the near future. Now, if you guys are curious, especially the free-to-play community, like, now we got this update here, how many resources, can one expect if they're looking to farm, a certain amount of time here. So I just wanted to share my, my background here right now. For those that don't know, I would say for the past year or so, my farming has been, dropped like significantly. I used to be a person that would farm 5 to 6 hours, every single day. Now I'm basically farming maybe an hour or 2 on any given day. And I'm farming something, and I'm generally farming GB12 or MB12. And, as far as the violent runes, I'm generally using my crafting materials to purchase those, or I'm buying the packs that drop, or like, legendary, rune packs and stuff like that. So when it comes to this right now, basically over this past week, I have spent almost 4,000 gems, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But I put in, it was somewhere in the vicinity of, like I said, 6 to 8 hours on average, depending on the day. If you guys are wondering, like, okay, 4,000 gems spent, where did you start with? What did you finish off with when it comes to runes? On my list here, 6-star legendary runes for B12. I actually finished off with 25 legendary runes. I literally was averaging 4 legendary runes per day, which is crazy because I was gosh, I can't even remember. Like, I maybe got a legendary rune once every 2 to 3 days when I was actively farming. But now with the recent changes of the B12 and having the 2.5% or 2.5 times drop, it's definitely noticeable. The rune quality for my account, I'm sure a lot of you guys' account has gone up quite a bit here. So I'm really excited for the people that make that step when they first get that B12 team that's consistent, whether it's a 2-minute, 3-minute, or 5-minute, especially if you're a free-to-play player. Once you like solidify that team and get yourself at 100% clear, that's the place to be. I mean, the rune quality is just outrageously good. And I'll tell you what, I'm really excited to level up some of these runes and, see what I can use with them. Now, as far as the 25 legendaries go, given the fact that I've been playing for a while here, obviously I'm looking for specific runes, ones that I can re-up, ones that have a lot of potential here. So to be perfectly honest with you, out of the 25 runes, legendary runes, 4 of them are reappable, but I would say about 15 of them are usable, right? So they're usable. Maybe it's like a Nemesis crit damage rune with, 3 out of the 4 percentage based stats, but there's no speed on it. Something like that. They're usable, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to like re-app it, because I'm looking for specific, violent and will runes to go and re-app in specific slots, whether it's 4 slots, 6 slots, something like that. So as far as the rare heroes, I'm not gonna even tell you how much it is, because it was definitely way out of left field. It was super, I mean, it's got to be in the hundreds of purple runes that I collected of blue runes. But the good thing about it is that having this amount of rune quality coming in has definitely allowed me to like kind of minimize like the stuff that I keep. I get to be a little bit more specific about it. So, obviously I'm looking for speed. I'm looking for, offensive stats or defensive stats, depending on the set that I'm trying to get, which of course right now is will. I'm able to be a little bit more nitpicky, which is great. But I still take the opportunity, if I get a hero rune with, speed and 2 other things here, to kind of roll it out and see if I get a triple roll to potentially get, a 23, 24 speed rune, right? I'm definitely going to go ahead and go for that. But as far as the amount of mana that I started with, I literally had just under 1 mil. I think I had like about 600,000 mana, and I finished out the week with about 22 million mana here. So as you can see right now, I got 15, but I've been spending a little bit here leveling up my runes. Actually, I just got one. The next thing basically I want to point out there, especially for the free-to-play community, this is something that everyone knows about, but I can see people overlook it, is make sure that you are just doing every single daily, every single event, everything that CompToUs gives us here. Take advantage of it fully. Right now, I'm sure a lot of you have cleared the what's it called? The event that we got going on here, the sticker event. And for me, I've been, still collecting the stickers as I get them. And I finished out it, but if you didn't know, you can use those extra like pieces or the little resources that you get. I don't know if it's actually stickers per se, but you know what I'm talking about. I forget what they call it, but basically you can use those resources to purchase certain things here. So I'll actually, here, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because again, I'm just epic failing all over the place here because I actually forgot the name of it. So like the collaboration sticker event, a lot of you guys already finished it out. This one is like it was like a 1 month event here. Yeah, what is it called here? Fighters, no. What is this called here? What are these things called? Fighter seals. Okay, the fighter seals. Yes. Once you get this done, you get all your tickets, you collect the rewards. Down below here, some people, I don't think they realize it, but some people didn't realize you can come back here and just keep on utilizing those fighter seals to collect stuff here. And of all the things that I can collect, I'm actually going for the energy myself because, again, as you guys know, we're burning through crystals left and right, doing all this auto farming. So I'm actually getting as much energy as possible because even though the amount of energy or the amount of mana here may yield a little bit more mana than I might be able to collect versus 50 energy, 50 energy still gives you the potential to get like that next tier, god tier rune that you may get for your counter. So I think that the 50 energy is going to be the way to go here. And we're back. This is the rune that came up with here. I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty solid rune. I can't remember what the original stats are here, but the defense percentage rolls were okay. Obviously, would love to have a little more speed on this, but relatively tanky rune. Can't really get mad at it. Not something that I would re-app right away because I got a lot of slot 3 wills. But it's a nice rune nonetheless here. I'll hold on to it. I'll take it. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we will see you all in the next one. I'm out.